Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back. We here. We here. Welcome back to the greatest show on earth. We back, the LeVar Walker Show podcast. What's up, good people? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. The channel's been growing. We have just reached 75,000 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to everybody over there on Facebook. Getting a little bit of attrition on Facebook. I'm at like 620. What am I at on Facebook? 629,000. Losing a couple of y'all though. I mean I ain't tripping. Sometimes people on Facebook can be a little more sensitive. I guess it's older folks. Like for instance, this last video that I just put up on Facebook, I did on Instagram, but it shows a young lady who has a BBL who's dancing in the video but missing an arm. She's missing her arm and hand. So the question that I ask in the video is, why would you get an ass and not tell them to give you a forearm and hand? And I have simps DMing me, and these people are, oh, that's wrong. It's a valid question. If you're missing a limb, such as a hand, a foot, or a leg, it would seem as if the person would much rather get the hand, foot, or leg replaced before having a surgical enhancement, dumbass. So these people are coming on my page, man, I can't believe you would say that. This is unsettling to me. Fuck you. Like a lot of people on these, especially on Facebook, y'all don't want people to cuss. Y'all are so religious and shit, but you're like behind the scenes. A lot of people are pieces of shit people. You don't cuss, but you might touch children. You might steal. You might cheat on your spouse. Stop the judgment. Just fucking laugh. Shit, I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I just talk shit. That's what I do for a living. I talk shit. I see something that looks bizarre. I don't tell people to cut off their fucking arm and get an ass job and dance for Instagram. All I do is comment off of the videos that I see. And that's why my block hand is so strong. Like I block people. I'm very petty. You say some shit I don't like, I kick you out of my kingdom. It's not that difficult. This is what I do. This is how I live. So I don't care. You know, a lot of people talk shit about my the YouTube video of me when I won Miller Lite with Kevin Hart. They like to comment, well, that's not funny. Blocked. I'm gonna delete your comment and block you because I see the shit, the bullshit, a lot of the bullshit that's actually selling tickets, and I know it's way better than that. So you're gonna get blocked because I'm petty and I love it. That block hand's strong. It's one of the greatest things I think ever invented in the 21st century, to just be able to hit the block button. You don't have to hurt anybody. They just disappear. You banish them forever, forever. Because there's no like people get online and they get behind a computer and they're brave. You know, like even with comedy, nobody wants to boo anymore because everybody wants to be cool. When you just sit there, you done paid a $200 ticket and you're watching people and you're staring into an abyss. You haven't chuckled or giggled or laughed at all, and you just sit in it, right? This is where we at right now. I came up in a time where people actually booed. They told you how they felt during the show, and I had to sharpen my own teeth myself. But anyway, enough about that. Welcome back to another episode of LeVar Walker Show podcast. We are in this motherfucker. It's me just talking to my good, close, and personal friends who are you guys, and I'm here just to show love and to show appreciation and shout out to everybody that's been buying tickets. Yo, I'm gonna be in Tampa May 11th. Make sure you get those tickets at Side Splitters May 11th. I don't know if I could. Well, you know what? Maybe I could show the website. Go right here to LeVarWalker.me. Get those tickets May 11th, Side Splitters. I'll be there. Hopefully Facebook won't deprioritize the video because I'm telling you to click a link. That has been happening often. but it's okay because we are here. We're back. We're better than ever. Hope you guys had a great week. I had a great week. Just basically just focusing, trying to hone in, trying to figure out my journey as a comedian, trying to put out more and more content. Hopefully that'll satisfy people that follow me and people that watch me. So that's what it is. I'm in this journey of the figure out journey, the figure out portion of the journey. Right now in comedy, I don't believe it's about being funny. I just think whoever can harness the most attention will win in this business currently. And as a person from traditional stand up, I have to figure out how to harness the attention to make the career continue. And that's just where we're at. I don't believe in the industry anymore. I think television and film is dead. I think it's over for television and film. I asked that question on Twitter. A lot of people agreed. I believe that content creators have taken the place of the movie star, the television star. I think it's about content. And I think with the internet, it's a real meritocracy. So, I get a lot of comedians that might hit me up or whatever, but it's like, bro, I'm figuring this shit out too. And you can figure it out too. Like, I don't have the answers, but I know it's not the 80s or 90s. I know, like, nobody's going to do like one hot uh, show on television that everybody's going to watch. And all of those comedians are going to somehow get television deals and movie deals. Like that shit is over with, it's done. And it's just on the person. And I try to reiterate that and just tell people and help as much as I can, but I'm trying to help myself. So it's not a lot I can do for others, man. But yeah, shout out. And also too, I saw that I was watching the Breakfast Club. I saw that Mike Epps was talking about bringing. I mean, Ice Cube will bring Friday back. Um, I'm gonna be honest. This is just my honest opinion. This is no hate. I want it to be successful. Do I believe it will be? Unfortunately, I don't. I just think we just in a different time now. And this is no hate. I just think we're in a different time, and I just think you basing a film on men that are 50, pushing 60 years old. And it's not just Friday, but it's all of Hollywood. The walls of Hollywood are leaning on senior citizens at this point, which shows us that the attention has left traditional media, it's left movies, it's left television, and it's all here. It's all here where you guys are watching, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever I'm streaming currently. So I just, I really don't know, but I don't know if I don't know, man. I would hate to see. I wanted to do good, but I just don't want it to see something so legendary ruined. Like with Coming to America, which was a travesty. Coming to America 2 was just a travesty. It really, like, Coming to America itself was like, I mean, that shit was magical. But Coming to America 2, that shit was horrible. And these reboots and it's just times are just different. I really don't know how to say it. And I think, like, being up in age, like I'm 47, going on 48, and a lot of people in my age group, a lot of my generation, we want to hold back those hands of time. We want to go back to where movies was popping and TV was popping, but like that was just an era of time. And now, I mean, we've just moved along. It's over. Like society keeps moving, and real talent doesn't necessarily matter. It's just about attention, and we're just in a different day. So that's literally my honest thoughts about it. I hope that it'll help. And who knows? Who knows? But I hope the movie will be great. But I just, and if I was to make a bet, if I was on what's the name of the gambling sites they have? If I was on one of them gambling sites, I wouldn't put my money. on it. Unfortunately, it's just we just in a different landscape. Well, people don't even go to the movie. Like if I go to the movies, I might take my son like to see a Sonic, or we might go watch like a superhero movie. And the only reason I'm going to the movies in the first place is just because I need to see something with high effects and high graphics and get an experience that I can't get in the home. And now with televisions being a lot cheaper, you can get a 100-inch flat screen. You can get your sound system probably for under $1,000 at this point. Well, for now, I mean, I know Trump hasn't put the tariffs in, so I know a lot of shit is going up. But if I can get all that at home, I'm not gonna go to the theater and I'm gonna sit and wait. I don't need to be the first to see a film. It's just things are so different. And speaking of those Trump tariffs, I really don't know what's gonna happen with Fashion Nova, Sheen, Temu, which are a lot of my favorite places, and I have bought from all of those sites, but I don't know how much does that increase things. What happens to the economy? The economy, my stocks, a lot of my stocks took a big hit. I don't know where we're going right now. It's just we're in a very volatile period right now in 2025, and it's quite interesting. I watched his speech. Like I don't know if that was State of the Union, but I watched him talk and I'm like, damn, it's so divisive. Like only the Republican side stood up and he just shitted on the Democrats. And I just think as a society for us to function, we need to somehow be in harmony. We can't be this divided. Like right now, we are very vulnerable to an attack, right? Because it's like everybody is either right or they to the left, and we're not in unison. We're not a nation. We're a divided group of individuals. Everybody is playing either everybody's playing on one side of the fence, and it's kind of nasty. A lot of people's calling me. They were worried about Medicaid, Medicare. I haven't really looked into it. They were talking about cutting some of these programs out. I don't know, but I do know with the Doge thing, you can look up what they've cut out because they actually have a Doge clock, which they were saying a lot of that shit is not even real. Like the 100-year-old people. I'm gonna go to the Doge counter and let's look at that up. Let's look that up. I don't. I'm gonna pull that up right quick. Let me see here. All right. All right. So here we go. Um, Tracking our mission to identify and eliminate $2 trillion in wasteful spending from the 2000 from the 2026 federal budget. Uh, you would need to work. I guess they showing how you need to work. If you're a teacher, you would need to work 493,000 years. If you're a nurse, you need to work 400,000 years. Fast food worker, the amount of efficiencies found so far equals annual salary. Mm. So I don't. I'm trying to see. They had a counter. I thought they had a counter. So this program is only gonna be here for till 2026, and they're gonna shut it down. And right here, you can see the progress to the program. They found already $31 billion in efficiencies have been found, and then this is the goal. They go into like 1.9 billion is remaining, And so far, potential savings per taxpayer is $188. So these are all executive orders. Let me see. Total savings. So they saved 31 billion so far. Uh no. Total for all savings? That 31 billion total savings chart, 1,970. I don't even know. What the hell is this? So these, I guess these are some things. I'm guessing they stopped them or something. $10 million for Mozambique voluntary medical male circumcision. So I guess they must have stopped payment on that. 9.7 million for UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills. 2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia. 32 million to the Prague Civil Society Center. Is this the shit that they stopped? 20 million for fiscal federalism in Nepal. Damn. I mean, I don't. Maybe we need to do more research, but this is some weird shit. 22 million for inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova. 21 million for voter turnout in India. That is crazy. I don't. I'm guessing these are programs they stopped. So that was foreign aid. They saved us 729. Is that bill? No, 729 million in that financial auditing services. Okay, they didn't save shit. Here we go. 28 billion U.S. Agency for International Development. I don't know what this is weird. Putting this amount in perspective, and then they show you. I guess they showing you would need. This is how long you would need to work to make this amount of money from an average teacher to registered nurse to fast food worker. Oh wow. The amount equals the annual salary of 519 average American workers of 58,333 fast food workers working for 6 months. I don't know what DFS construction. Oh, I guess they're making all of this transparent. I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit is weird. I don't know. What else did they do? What else we got? 4 million, 5 million. What the hell is this? U.S. Agency for International Development. I guess these is the contracts they cutting, but total contract, damn. Is that how much is that? 654 million? I guess they just showing everybody was printing money and this shit ain't accounted for or something. I don't know, guys. Misinformation. I don't know. I know people was scared about Medicaid and Medicare getting taken away. I need to do some more research on that. But I guess they just cutting these contracts off. I guess they cutting shit out that don't make sense or whatever, and they showing you. And then I guess this program shuts down in 2026. They already found $31 billion in inefficiencies, and we have 1.9 trillion to save. So once they wipe this out, you're gonna save probably $5,000 to $6,000 per taxpayer, which I'm guessing they want to send that to you or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but if you watch this shit, pull up that Doge clock and see what happens, man. Very very interesting. Also, too, let's get into it, man. So Diddy's lawyer quit. Oh damn! Hold on, we got somebody that sent me a man. Yo, shout out to I Love 21 Media for 4.99. I want my chips and cookies. Respect you, y'all. I appreciate you, bruh. And if I go back to the pharmacy and ringing up those chips and cookies again, I will serve them to you with a smile, sir. So shout out to you, brother, for sending me that. That means so much. Thank you, brother. I love 21 Media. Appreciate you. So Diddy's lawyer quit. Found out that Diddy's lawyer just quit. He just quit. I don't really know. For a lawyer to quit a big case like that, that does not seem to be a good sign to me. And we need to look that up to see what happened or what did this lawyer see in the discovery to say, yo, I'm out, man. I'm not doing this no more. Cause we know that Diddy got all the money in the world. We know it's a high profile case. It could lift this lawyer up to do other high profile cases. But what happened, man? You know what I mean? Let's see. I mean, it's kind of interesting. But the lawyer didn't even provide a reason to why he quit. Uh, let's pull it up and see what the hell happened. Man, he the brother too, the black man. He a black lawyer quit on him. What did he see? Anthony, wait, one of Sean Diddy Combs' defense lawyers quit the disgraced music produced criminal sex traffic case. Anthony Rico filed a motion to withdraw as one of Bad Boy's record six defense without explanation. A judge has to sign off on it. I don't know what happened. Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, Rico wrote in Manhattan federal affidavit respectfully but regretfully request that the court grant the relief requested. The lawyer didn't elaborate on why he wanted to step down, but noted this decision came to speak with Combs' lead counsel, Mark Agnifilo. The attorney suggested the cause for his affidavit's brevity is because he didn't want to divulge any information protected by attorney client privilege. What? The cause for the affidavit is because he didn't want. That's weird. But he told the judge there's sufficient reason for As to be let off the case. Combs, 54, has played 98 forced women in the drugged up sex shows. He's behind bars without bail since September. Mandatory of 15 years behind bars and up to life in imprisonment if convicted on the top charge. Combs also faces at least 40 lawsuits by men and women who claim he drugged. That's weird. I don't really know, man. I don't know why he quit. Like what did the lawyer the thing is, what did the lawyer see in discovery that said, yo, man, I can't do this shit. You on your own, bro. Like what video did he see? A video? Did he see like did he oiling somebody? What caused this? Like just for your prosecutor to say I'm out of here. Like that is I don't know, man. It's not looking good for our brother Diddy, man. So prayers up to him. And then the black lawyer quit. Like, why the brother? Why you had to? Couldn't you just stay and wait for one of the white boys to quit first before you quit? Damn, like my goodness. But yeah, he's out of there, man. Prayers go up to Diddy. I really don't know what's gonna happen. That's really really rough. Anthony Ricky, whatever his name was. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Shout out to all y'all guys that have tuned into my show. I don't think I'm gonna be on here much longer, but because I'm running out of shit to talk about. But anyway, what else we got? Angie Stone. Angie Stone, man. Rest in peace to the legend. Angie Stone. If y'all know, unfortunately, Angie Stone just passed recently. She passed this week in a terrible car accident coming from Mobile, Alabama. I often travel that route to do my shows, and I met Angie Stone a couple times. She used to come to the farm when I was working as a pharmacist. She came into the pharmacy, and I said the lamest shit because you know what I mean. You was working it. I was like, man, you look like Angie. This is exactly what I said. I said, you look like Angie Stone. She was like, I am Angie Stone. I'm like, oh shit, you know. And I showed love or whatever, but very sweet lady, very kind. Wrote a lot of hit songs. Also, you know, as a child with D'Angelo, I believe she wrote hits and shit for him. But it's just also sad. We've lost another legend, another real musician, and a person that started that whole like who was an integral part of you know what I mean, like the R&B scene. Like what and I'm trying to think of the name you call that type of R&B. But it's the R&B I'm into. The Angie Stones, the Maxwells, the D'Angelos, you know what I'm saying? Like what do y'all call what is that? What do you call that type of R&B? Neo soul. Neo soul. That's right. Neo soul. And I love Neo Soul. I love going to the Maxwell concert. Me and my wife, we went to see Maxwell. Last time we went, it was a Maxwell Mary J. Blige concert. That shit was just totally off. Like when you talk about the war of niggas and black people, that showed niggas and black people because it was just like whoever like stood up for Maxwell, who I would consider black people, was vibing, and whoever stood up for Mary J. And listen, I'm sorry, we know what it is, but yeah, that was the last time we went to a Maxwell concert, and I just enjoy that shit. I like Maxwell, Erica Badu. I just like listening to people that's really talking about something with the jazz and shit in the background with like you know what I mean like nice musicians and Mary J dope you know what I mean she a legend but you know it's a lot of pain in Mary and I'm you know I'm not a baby mama or no shit a single black female like I just don't understand a lot of the music no not to any of y'all that might be into her but I'm just saying that that's all. I'm just saying. But R.I.P. man. Music Soul Child. Yeah, Kier. Music Soul Child Cole. Like, but the whole R&B, it seemed like just R&B just died, bro. Like it's like people just stopped loving each other and shit. Like now this shit it's like Drake is rapper R&B. I guess the rappers just began to embody R&B or something. And you know, it was back in the day. You know, a rapper might you get an R&B guy to sing the hook, and the rapper will rap, and it would be dope. But now the rapper is the R&B guy in some weird way. But I really wish we could get back to the love music. But I'm old, and I guess in these times, you know, love is transactional now. And everybody wants some money or they want something from somebody. It's just not as simple as when I was coming up. And that's why I view myself as a dinosaur like now. Like, cause a lot of shit I just don't, I can't wrap my mind around most of the shit that's going on. So I'm definitely a dinosaur in the game and I don't know. I just live life. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm just living life. Yeah, it's very artificial. Um, and I just think I think we just all like, and then I've said this before in other podcasts, but I just think we all just a bunch of mice in an algorithmic maze, right? And as we use more and more digital technology and the internet, the more we use it, the more we like, the more we comment, the more we talk to Chat GPT and all these things. It's the system is collecting data off of us, like to learn everything we like, our likes, our dislikes, and when it learns all of that, it it's able to know what you want, and it serves you more of that, so it can extract money from you, and then it can also change your mind on certain shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't even realize it, because with these algorithms, these programs, and everything that's going on right now, it doesn't make you reject it. So it's gonna give you everything that you like, right? And then it's gonna kind of slightly move you, right? Another way without you even realizing it. And by the time you realize that, you so brainwashed and shit, you don't you're clueless. And so this is the future. Like, the mind control with the internet and everything that's going on is fucking crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, the AI can make songs, and it's getting better and better like every second. It only gets stronger. So we at the point of the theory of singularity, where all technology just rockets straight up. Like, technology was doing like that from when the internet first came out with AOL, and we just getting online, to now it went up, 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 and now it's it's going up like that, like exponentially. So you can't even really keep up with it. And you just feel like a damn dinosaur, to where now kids are saying you old after 25. Like, you a OG. If you 26, you old. You know what I mean? And I'm 47 going on 48, so I'm just ancient. I might as well be in the ground or something. So it's it's wild. I don't think it necessarily limits your capacity to broaden your thoughts. I just think whatever algorithm you own is a mirror of what you already thinking, right? It's a mirror. But once I figure out your thumb screw and everything you like and dislike, I can control you. That's the scary part about all this shit. Like, I can control you. Like, you see commercials and shit, like, you have a dream, you wake up, your dream on Facebook. It's the weirdest shit in the world, but that's where we at right now. So I don't know, guys. What else did I want to talk about today? Ant Man, Anthony Edwards told one of his baby mamas that he never wants to see that baby. He don't want to have nothing to do with the baby. And I don't know if he's gonna put up money or what. The lady responded back by saying, because I think she has another child with like a rapper or some high profile brother. And she responded back by saying that Anthony Edwards was pursuing her, and she showed some DMs. And in the DMs, the only thing that Anthony Edwards said in that DM was WYA, which is where you at. And she tried to make that seem like that wasn't a pursuit, baby. He just hit you up like, shit was happening, and that turned into a baby. And it's like, you obviously saw the DM, and I'm sure she's an attractive girl, and I'm sure she has hundreds of thousands of others DMs in there. But when she saw Anthony Edwards, and then you able to Google his contract in the NBA, you saw dollar signs, right? And then he came over there. Y'all got down. Then you got pregnant. He said, "I don't want to have this baby." You kept the baby, and here you guys are. But I don't think it's any fault of that child. I really think Ant Man needs to be a father to that child. And, if you need to get custody or something. But men, we got to stop being the victim to our dicks. You know what I mean? Or pull out or something because it's just what it is. It's really sad. You know what I mean? I feel sorry, really, really sorry for that baby too. But I guess he told you he didn't want no child, so I mean, it's kind of venomous, but it's what it is. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an NBA player. I don't have hoes all over the world and kids and shit. So I don't know. I'm just saying how I feel. So my prayers go out to the child of Ant Man and the IG broad. So it's what it is. And I think that's it. I think I have covered everything really, really fast. You guys make sure you get those tickets. I'm gonna be in Tampa. Also, too, if you could go subscribe to my YouTube page if you haven't, LeVar Walker TV. And shout out to everybody on Facebook. My Facebook is just giving up on me. They don't really show my videos to anybody anymore. So if you could, it's a LeVar Walker comedian group. Just join that. I'm always updating and putting new content in there. And that's what it is, man. Sometimes all this shit had me thinking, like, man, I'm just not funny. I'm not as funny as I thought I was. They don't show anybody my shit anymore. So it's what it is, man. Somebody said it's hard to have sympathy for the. I didn't say I had sympathy for him. I said I got sympathy for the child, nigga, not him. I'm talking about the baby. Ahmed say Facebook where it's popping. Shout out to Ahmed checking me out on Facebook, man. Well, guys, that's it. 39 minutes of funk. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of LeVar Walker Show podcast. Um, and I'm gonna see you next week. We do this every Wednesday at about 8 p.m. I was a little late today because I was straightening some shit up. But that's it. And two guys, if you could, if y'all want to send me shit of what you want to talk about the following week, I'm open to that. I'm open to that. If you got questions or some questions you want me to answer, I'm open to that too. If y'all got any matter of fact, chat. If y'all got some questions or some shit y'all want to talk about, just comment and we can chop it up about that. Cause I do this shit by myself, and the reason I do it by myself, cause it's just a hassle, man. When you trying to get guests and a fucking co-host, it's just that shit is just ugh. And the older I get, the more isolated I become, cause this life is just simpler like this. Like I pretty much be by myself or talking to y'all, so it's just us. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Tiptoe, I appreciate that, man. So, do y'all have any questions for me before I leave? I often say this at shows sometimes. You say I got to stay for an hour. That's why Facebook hating on me. Let me see something. Somebody just text me. Shout out to Kamal. Thank you, Kamal. Kamal, the secret genius. Y'all, everybody go follow Kamal. Y'all go follow Kamal. He just text me. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Shit, you should call in on here, bro. You should call in on here, man. We can chop it up. Come on. I'm drinking water. This is water and ice. Kiara. It's water and ice. What'd you say? Okay, here we go. What do you think about the OGs trying to make a comeback? Antoine, could you explain that to me? What do you mean? What OGs are trying to make a comeback? Who's making a comeback, bro? Tell me who making a comeback, Antoine, and we can get into that discussion. Who's making the comment? Lenny Williams. I did see Lenny Williams. He put out an album at 80 talking about the baby is not his. I don't know what dust he shot out that cannon into a young lady, but I saw that. But Antoine, let me know what you're talking about. I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer before I leave. So, and this is what it is. This has been a great 42 minutes of power. I do have a hotline number. If you, would y'all like to call in? Y'all can call in if y'all want. But I don't have a question right now for y'all to ask. You want to call into the show right now? You can. I'm about to put it on here. Hold on. What do I think about BlackRock just buying the ports at the panel? I mean, shit, they making money. They gonna charge for shipping. I mean, they gonna put a upcharge on it. BlackRock owns America, so I'm not shocked. Yeah, Panama. Yeah, they own everything. They own houses. They own everything. 81 trillion sent to someone by accident. I mean, that's the whole purpose of, I guess, the Doge program to stop that type of shit from happening. Somebody ate good off them 81 trillion too. Yes, I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. LeVar Walker TikTok. Just pull that up. What about Trump and the? That's interesting. You asked me about that. I'm gonna say this, and this is just me going from. Look, the Ukrainian thing, the war, Russia, Ukraine. I guess a complex matter. I haven't done any research, right? But when I looked at Zelensky coming to the White House with Trump, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm putting it in the simplest terms. So let's just say my homie is having an issue with some guys down the street. So I was like, look, I'm not gonna directly get involved, but here I'm gonna give you some money so that you can buy weapons and ammunition and hire you some security to help you fight with these guys. And I give him the money. And then he asked me for some more money. I give him that money. I give him more money. And then I go, hey man, well, wait a minute. I've been giving you this money. Can y'all come to a resolution? Like, how about, you know what I mean? Like I step in and I'm like, yo, man, if you got a problem with this guy, you're gonna have a problem with me now. And we do some type of business where I can make some of my money back. So in just my bird brain, it would just seem like Zelensky would want to stop the war and stop all the destruction and killing and just make a deal. Am I wrong for that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is my reasoning off? Because I saw a lot of people up in arms, but when you give a person almost $1 trillion and the fighting is not stopping, and then I'm looking like I don't know if it's propaganda, but it's showing like in Ukraine they snatching men off the street and shit to fight in the war they know nothing about, like literally snatching men off the street, like in vans, like nah, you about to fight too. So you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like he'd be like, cool, let's make this deal. Let's do the mineral rights deal. You know what I mean? And it's over with like that. And no one else dies. No more buildings get destroyed. And you just start a rebuilding process. So I that it just seems simple to me. You know what I mean? I don't know the complexities of it, but that seems like the most simple thing to do. What's up? I'm on my pot. My son was trying to come in here, guys. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. And once again, I don't like getting too political. I voted for whoever each and every one of you guys voted for. Also, too, with the Medicaid, Medicare thing, I'm hoping that doesn't get chopped or axed because people will need their medicine. So I don't know what's happening. Bobby Brooks, man, Bobby Brooks in Indiana. Yo, shout out to the Bear That Cares. I appreciate being in your top 10 of comedians. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, it's a little different from a draft because typically, if you don't get drafted, you go to jail, but they just snatching you off the street and making your ass go to war, I guess. It's all a show, boys. John 12 to peace deal between. Yeah, I don't really understand it, man. Oh, what up, Mike? Yeah, I play that shit sometime. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. It's complicated. Like I don't know what side to take. I'm not doing deep research. I just see shit and react to it. I'm just shooting from the hip. And a lot of the shit I say is bullshit because I'm a comedian. Okay? I'm a comic. All right? It seems like Zelensky issue is the U.S. wants a permanent authority on their land with no guarantee they will protect them from Russian threats in the future. Um, it seems like if they sign a deal, like, well, first of all, with that deal of the mineral rights, it seems at that point, if we get the mineral rights, then we have a vested interest with them, like forever, because we can't dig up the minerals in war. So it seems like we together at that point. So I mean, I you know, oh man, let me see. What's happening, Tony Tarantino? Shout out to you, bro. From yes, I am from Chicago. I appreciate that. The Bow Wow had that little boat, man. I'm gonna be in Charlotte in September. I'm gonna be at Duckworth's Comedy Club. Look up Duckworth's. I've never heard of it, but I will be there. Let me see when I'm gonna be there. Hold on. Let me see. September. I'm gonna be in Charlotte September 18th to the 20th at Duckworth's Comedy Club. So September 18th to the 20th, I will be 48 years old in Charlotte telling jokes. 'Cause I'm 47 right now. When you was growing up, did you get caught up in the gang thing? I don't really talk about it like a lot of that gang shit because I don't like to really put it on any type of pedestal. I I believe that like gangs in certain communities and shit is it's a symptom of poverty, but then at the same time they don't they really don't make sense to me. Growing up on the South Side in Chicago, a lot of brothers and sisters had to have some type of affiliation or connect to survive, depending on what school and shit you was going to. But I do believe it's a mentality at this point that has to be broken. And I think gangs should be reclassified as domestic terrorist because that's literally the only way they'll go away. Um, I believe a lot of gangs oppress their own people and kick their own kind in the back. And for whatever reason, the government has not classified them as domestic terrorists, which makes me raise an eyebrow of the gangs are also providing jobs for police officers and people that work in the prison system. So and it further helps to suppress good black people in the neighborhood. So I guess as far as this government is concerned in this United States, they are necessary to keep niggas in line. They just they help. They help a bigger cause. You know what I mean? Because when you think about pimping died when they let me tell y'all when pimping died. Pimping died when they changed the name of pimps to human traffickers. That shit went away. Cause if your ass pimping and pandering, you're getting life. Automatic. They not even playing with your ass. So the pimp just evaporated like a dinosaur. Now, I know it's people running OnlyFans or whatever, but you know what I mean? There might be some in the bottom, but it's different, man. That's right, Mr. Tiptoe. Duckworth's Comedy Club, September 17th through the 20th. You got comedy questions. Mike, when I write my comedy, I do no, Mike. I just get up there and fly. And if I die, I die. That's it. Okay, just got this post from a friend. Ideas of Trump. Many people mail Donald Trump with their public express opposite, and we invest numbers from our corners of the world will overwhelm the man with this other failure. We will show the media. Okay, most boy, we will bear the way. Okay, well, thank you, Maria Garcia, for that. Uh, yeah, ain't no bullet points, Mike. I'm just up there, man. I'm just up there staring into the abyss. And like if I say something it gives nothing, I just hey, give it up to the ladies. I have no idea when I'm coming to Cleveland, guys. I don't know when I'm coming to any of these places. Ticket sales have been up. A lot of them have been down. So I only work based off the demand. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But definitely I'll be at Duckworth's and then I'll be in Tampa. I got Tampa side splitters May 11th. So that's what it is. Well, we've been over here for quite some time. Let's see if we can find some mess. Let's talk about some mess real quick. Man, why I can't. All right, there we go. Let's talk about some mess. R&B singer Marquez Houston. He split from his teenage wife. And I mean, she's not a teenager, but yeah, she like 20 years younger than him. I guess she might have woke up and looked at that wig on the top of his head. She just couldn't do it no more. And then you put two kids in her. You probably met her when she was 16, 17, and she just had enough. She wanted to live her life, and she don't want to be under his old ass no more. So that's that Marquez Houston or whatever the hell your name is. That wig ain't shit either. Uh, what else we got going on here? Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Y'all been patient with me today. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on your boy too. Damn, Diddy having trouble selling his mansion. Now y'all know that Drake, that lawsuit, he settled with UMG. I know a lot of people are not talking about that. But after he settled with them, after they came to a conclusion, whenever you get a lawsuit, it opens up that person to what's called discovery. So in that discovery, it seems that UMG has allegedly been doing certain payola tricks and doing like just shady shit, and they breaking it they breaking it down with them. So I don't know, man. Maybe Drake. I like the new album. A lot of people are biased. They just don't want to like Drake. They want to look at the brother as being some type of opposition. You want to treat him like he's a white singer now. But I don't know. Hopefully, Drake will make a return. So that's what it is. And then, too, speaking of entertainment, did anybody watch the Oscars? What'd you say? Drake got called out by Tyler. He changed the lyrics to say he ain't returning. Oh, I don't believe that man no pedo. Y'all talk about Drake a pedo. What the fuck was Elvis, nigga? Elvis married Priscilla at 15. We talk this pedo shit, but and I'm a Elvis fan, but you gotta call a spade a spade. You know, I mean, we never mentioned Elvis. Like, come on, man. And that man ain't even been seen with no like. I mean, Drake isn't in his 30s. If he dating a 22, 23 year old, it's what it is. Like, come on, that man ain't messing with no babies, man. Y'all need to stop that shit. Drake just been hot for so long. It's just human nature to want to tear him down. You know, when you hot on top of the mountain, you want to tear him down. And that's just what it is. Everybody, man, all them old nasty motherfuckers was pedophiles back in the day. Them early 90s singers. Don't forget how the industry treated Karen Wade till it beef. They would I think it was all a conspiracy because I think with that whole Drake Kendrick shit, Drake, Kendrick, and UMG, I definitely believe it was a conspiracy because Drake was up to renew his deal, and Drake was staring at about 800 million, almost $1 billion, to renew his record deal. And I don't believe UMG wanted to give him that type of money, so they needed a way to devalue him, and that way to devalue him was through Kendrick. We can devalue him. We can go in here since we in bed with the streamers. We can change his numbers. We can suppress his songs. They could do all kind of dirty shit. So yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at the man for suing the company. At first I was like, oh man, you snitching and all this shit, but it's like I no longer hold black men to no fucking street code. That's how they been controlling us now. Let Drake sue. Let it. He didn't sue Kendrick. He sued the biggest record company on earth, and he's not a street guy. And we got to quit holding each other to street code. That's how we become controlled. I'm gonna sue like the white boys do. Shit, it's just what it is. So that's how I feel. Well, guys, we have come to how long I been on here now? It's been about an hour. Man, I don't know when I'm coming to Detroit. Every time I come, bro, don't nobody come out. Shit, them ticket sales be low as fuck when I come to Detroit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and why when I talk about a show, nobody either sees it, tickets don't sell. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you got to you right, man. Take the streets out of the business. Like, shit ain't no street shit. Niggas ain't got time for that. One thing about me, I tell a nigga I'm gonna call the police on him. I'm gonna call police and sue every time. Well, guys, I'm about to get out of here. We are at the end of the road. Listen, I'm LeVar Walker. Please sign up for my email list at levarwalker.me. Also, Tampa, May 11th. Get those tickets if you live in the Tampa area. in Duckworth, September 18th to 20th. Pull up on your boy, man. I'm out of here, guys. Nothing but love, peace, and hair grease. You can purchase all those tickets, Kiera, right here. Hold on. Hold on, let me take that off. Oh, shit. Kiera, you can purchase tickets. All tickets can be purchased. Wait a minute. Right here. Oh, no. That's the wrong one. Let me stop the damn ticker. All right. Why is it a ticker on there? Anyway, you can purchase them right there at LeVarWalker.me. So get those tickets. Get those tickets, baby. Pull up on me, man. Pull up. LeVarWalker.me. Let's go. Listen, guys, it's been a blessing. Thank you guys for the love once again, and see you guys next week. Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. LeVar Walker Show. I'm out.